shoot. Quick toss to the right. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. Five-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David. Wide open spaces. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick work on that scoring drive just for... Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hands it off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
The Badgers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's going to get loose. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking downfield, it's Longo. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds his target down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knowles!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football.
Here's the handoff.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Western Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they're not on the same page there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Oh, what a move to get room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Under fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Red pass, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Harvey. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give out of the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Dropping back, it's Longo. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Preston. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Creates a little space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Knowles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to throw. It's Longo. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the air on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Badgers will call on their punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's got him. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Longo. Steps away. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is in the air on fourth down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
The Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Reads it, fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the Badgers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll take it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Longo. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. To the air on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Florida State, number 26, with the carry.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point was good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 4 over Western Michigan.
Off the play fake on first down.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
The Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Preston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Badger! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
Smashes it through for the PAT. They march 79. Drive. Kick. It is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Out of the end zone. Delivers the stiff arm. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
And you got to... The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is... to the snap count. I have to line up see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He leaves it with his back. Running into the open space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
The Knowles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Second down coming up.
He'll do it himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Back to throw, it's Longo. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where...
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Stop it. Seriously? Was that even a play?
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quick release by the QB.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The give on the option. Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. It's a draw. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Grab Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. They'll try the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. Going to sling it on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On the run, it's carry on. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives.
There he goes.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. The running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. Breaks the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Keep it on the ground. Nice move there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.